Welcome back. You're live with Expresso. We are turning to health matters now, in a very proud moment for an organisation that has done so much clearly over the last year. The COVID-19 pandemic has unequivocally shown us that we live in an ever-changing world of uncertainty and volatility. There is not a human being on the planet that has not experienced this. It's also driven home the importance of life insurance and the role it plays in being able to navigate uncertainty for consumers. Peace of mind and knowing that insurers will keep their promises has become much more important, paramount, in fact, given the uncertain and turbulent times that we are still living in.
Indeed. And that's why we brought in somebody very, very special, somebody by the name of Peter Chigubo, the CEO of Metropolitan, which achieved, hear this status of top performer in the customer satisfaction in the South African Customer Satisfaction Index for Life Insurance 2020. And think about this, right? When you get customer satisfaction in 2020, that is an achievement on its own, because we weren't satisfied.
You have achieved the impossible. Peter, a very good morning. Congratulations, sir.
Well done, Peter. Yes.
Good morning, and thank you very much.
Peter, I've got to say, first of all, both my jabs at a Metropolitan vaccination site, they were, can I just say to Gina and Nathan Pillay and the team that helped me, absolutely amazing. I got a taste of your customer, front-facing customer values. Mind-blowing. It was, Carl teases me because it was like the best day out I've had in a long time. But
it's true, he came back, it was like he watched a movie. I was like, well, why? What's going on? I got vaccinated.
I got vaccinated.
It was great.
But this, as Carl alluded to, it's been the most challenging year to achieve what you have in the context of everything that's gone on. It must validate this so much more. How are you feeling about this achievement?
Okay, first, I'll make sure that I take the message back to the people who are responsible at the vaccination center.
Please do.
Please do.
Talking about the sexy results, I mean, we were very much elated and so happy to learn that we were on top of everyone else who's in the financial services industry.
Yeah.
And when I look back at the results, I see that given the past 4 years, we have done very well. But to really do that during the year 2020, it was the biggest achievement for me. On the other hand, customers, they've got expectations that they have on everyone that they engage with. That is the starting point.
Yeah.
But to see this being repeated at the time where we were sitting with so many challenges, and you can also acknowledge that when it comes to expectations, those are not statics. Today, this is what you expect. Tomorrow is something else. And given that so many things were really disrupted because of COVID-19, I cannot really be proud enough, together with the team, to make sure that we have really delivered that.
Yeah, it was a complete paradigm shift for all of us.
So when it comes to an achievement like this, obviously it's going to thrust your organization forward. I mean, what does it mean for Metropolitan?
It means a lot more, because now we also have to go back and introspect and see what is it that has really worked.
Yeah.
What are the challenges that we still have to make sure that we can repeat the same thing and remain ahead of the curve? But on the other hand, the team that we have in our offices, as much as customer services, we talk about those who are sitting in the different offices, as well as the advisors who go out and engage with clients. There are people who are sitting in the back offices. They play a big role, because at any time that you sit in there, you must be able to say, what I'm doing here, how does it really assist the customer? When it comes to product design, you need to make sure that you design the products that are being expected by a customer. When you go and sit with a client, the service you give to them, make sure that you live up to what they expect from you and more. And now those are the things that we need to make sure that we continue to have in everything we do.
Yeah, it's easy enough to have a great marketing message and kind of broadcast that to the world, but you've got to back it up, your systems and your people. And I think you put a huge amount of emphasis on your human capital. Yeah. I certainly got that sense walking, and I got a grand tour of just about the entire employee chain within the company, but I could see how proud people were. This was no mean feat. If I have to break it down, so you were identified as the industry leader in 4 of the 5 measures of that satisfaction index. So we've got customer expectations, perceived value, perceived quality, and customer loyalty. That is probably golden, I think, for any organization. Tell us a bit more about that.
Okay. Now, the different metrics that you're talking to, the first one will be, what are the things that customers really expect from us? On the other hand, you would find that when the customers engage with you, they try and now say, how do I perceive the product or the service that I got from this in line with the expectations which I have? Based on that, they can be able to talk about their perceived value. And now, depending on how they perceive the value they got, this is where they will say, can I really continue to engage with this company, or do I now move to a different company? Also, and now when you start to engage with people who know you, exactly what you were talking about, will you recommend this company to the next person so that they can go there? Now, that all depends on the perceived value that you really got when you're there. And now, when you're aware of all of these different dimensions, which are key to ensure that you can live up to the customer's expectation, we need to make sure that people are aware in the business of how do you impact the clients as well as the people that you engage with. So that is the one thing that in the business, in the full value chain, they are aware that whatever I'm doing here, in the end, I must make sure that I can advance the customer's expectations and do that and more.
Can I add another dimension to this, a metric that isn't valued? It's if you turn that around, it's the fact that you're pushing the industry forward. You're forcing your competitors to do better and to do more, and you're also educating and informing your customers to expect more from you. So thank you for doing that, and congratulations once again. It really, I know I'm quite emotionally invested. I'm just waiting for someone to come out and give you a booster jab. But I think you've got so many elements to be so proud of your organization and your people, so congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congrats to you, Peter, and of course, that's a great thing from Metropolitan side. If you want to go and check out anything insurance, they'll give you reassurance about insurance and customer satisfaction, which is the most important thing.